Hey everyone, I'd like to welcome you to today's webinar on demystifying application modernization from Ingram Microcloud's Activate program. Welcome to this webinar, and we hope this will be a great series and a learning experience for you. Today's topic is going to be about application modernization. We'll talk about some of the myths around application modernization, and then talk a little about our partner Corinth, and then review the Activate program as well. Our guest speakers for today are Sean Jazagieri and Arash Hidari. Sean is with Corinth, and he's Senior Executive of Strategic Alliances and Initiatives. And Arash is the Global IaaS Practice Lead with Ingram Microcloud. Both experts are here to kind of help you with your modernization or your cloud journey as well. But a quick minute about the Activate program. This is a special program, especially for ISVs like you, that Ingram Microcloud has developed to help you through your cloud journey. We have a series and a whole menu of benefits by being a part of the program. Whether you're on Azure or AWS, we believe that joining this free program, you can actually improve your cloud journey, go to market a lot faster, and improve your solution as well as you go to market. So I'll go ahead and hand this over to Sean. Sean, you can go ahead and take the lead and start sharing and go with the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ranjun. Let me start by telling you a little bit about Corinth. We are an ISV. We're a SaaS company. Our platform automates some of the most complex cloud tasks. We focus on MSPs, SIs, and ISVs. We are a Microsoft Gold partner and AWS Advanced Migration Competency partner, and we're also ISO certified. Now, today's theme is demystifying modernizations, myths, and I want to focus on that. So let me start with 7 myths. The first myth is that migration to the cloud is complex. And yes, that's true. Migration to the cloud can be complex, but if you use the right tools and the right partners, migrating to the cloud is actually routine and a low-risk process. Myth number 2. You will realize all the cloud benefits the day you migrate to the cloud. While it's true that you realize some key benefits when you go to the cloud, you realize the full benefits only after you take advantage of the key services that offer the most benefits for your app. I can't tell you the number of unhappy customers I've run into because somebody advised them to move to the cloud or mandated them move to the cloud. And they're sitting there saying, why do we do this? We're spending as much money as before, and we're not seeing any benefits. Well, you have to do more than just migrate to the cloud to get the full benefits. Myth number 3, it's difficult and labor-intensive to take advantage of the cloud services, such as PaaS services. Yes, that is true that, first of all, you have to know what PaaS services are available to you, and then you have to doing it manually, configuring your apps to take advantage of PaaS services can be complicated. However, if you have automated tools, it is not that difficult. Myth number 3, similar to the previous myth, containerization on the cloud takes a long time. It does indeed take a significant effort to containerize workloads if it's done manually, but there's some amazing automated tools out there to containerize your VMs or apps and take advantage of Kubernetes. Myth number 5, it's difficult to continuously optimize your application on the cloud. That's absolutely true. It's almost impossible to manually sit there and try to perform continuous optimization of applications on the cloud. However, once again, there are some very good automated tools out there that can continuously give you advice, and in some cases actually take action to optimize if you authorize them to. Myth number 6, listing my applications on marketplaces such as AWS and Azure Marketplace is labor intensive, expensive, and time consuming. All of those are true if you're doing it manually and you've never done it before. It can take a long time and it can be frustrating. But again, there's a few tools out there that can automatically list your application on Azure and AWS marketplaces, in some cases as fast as a few hours. And then the last myth, and this is a big one to me, it's great to SaaS enable your application, but the process can take several person years of effort. That's very true. It can take a lot of time to SaaS enable your applications. And in most cases, SaaS enabling the effort to SaaS enable your application is actually greater than the effort to write an application. And most ISVs I know the benefits of SaaS. They just don't want to do it or haven't done it because of the effort. There is at least one tool out there that can SaaS enable your tool in a matter of days and then operate it as SaaS. Now, let me jump into a little bit of detail about our platform, Surpass. We do the entire cloud journey. Starting from the left side, we can do scanning, analysis, and planning. And the chart says on premises. This can be done on premises and or on other clouds if you are moving from one cloud to another. We do migration, lift and shift. We do what we call cloudification, which is optimizing your application topology. What we mean by application topology is the number of VMs or the size of VMs. We also do automated PaaS integration and containerization. We do SaaSification, automated software-defined SaaS enablement of application. We have a tool called Marketizer that can list you on Azure and AWS marketplaces. And then on top, we have a tool, Compass, that does continuous optimization of your application. Now, let me tell you what differentiates our platform from others, because it's a crowded field. There's a lot of tools out there that do some of what we do. So starting with scanning and discovery, there's a lot of tools out there. There's even some true free tools out there. Surpass does R-lane analysis, the 6 Rs. We do multi-cloud cost comparison, comparing the cost of running on one cloud versus another. Scenario cost comparison, meaning what it looks like if you want to configure your app for high availability, best performance, lowest cost, and so on. And then it provides a roadmap beyond just lift and shift, including optimization, list of all the PaaS services that are available for your apps and which ones we can do in automated fashion, and which VMs can be containerized. With lift and shift, we have the ability to migrate you both to Azure and AWS. Smart Shift, we can automatically optimize your application topology, meaning the size or the number of VMs. In addition, we can move you to the latest version of OSs. So if you have an OS that's about to lose its support, running out of its support life, you can move to a later version of OS, solve that problem. And we can also move you from Unix, most flavors of Unix, to Linux on both Azure and AWS. With PaaS integration, we offer automated PaaS integration for App Server and for database servers, SQL, MySQL, Postgres, and Maria. We offer containerization in automated fashion and moving you to Kubernetes, AKS on Azure, EKS on AWS. Marketizer can automatically and rapidly post you on Azure and AWS Marketplace in as fast as a few hours to a few days. And our flagship product is the SaaS Ops product that can SaaSify your application without looking at or changing your source code, and then run your application as SaaS and perform functions such as provisioning, metering, dashboarding, invoicing, and so on. And then lastly, we offer cost optimization. both at the infrastructure and application level, and we provide advice. And if you choose to, the tool can then take action on your behalf and actually optimize your application. Every feature that I just mentioned is part of the Activate program, so I urge you to look into joining the Activate program and taking advantage of these features. With that, I'm going to pass it to Arash. Arash?
Thank you, Sean. As Ranjun mentioned earlier, it's Activate. It's a program that we have created. It's a comprehensive program that enables ISVs with their overall journey when they build their solutions in the cloud, in the cloud public platforms like Azure, AWS, or Google. And then as we are helping them throughout this journey, we focus on how we can work with ISVs to build their solutions, products, according to the best practices on their platform, cloud platform of their choice, and then really making sure that they build the well-architected solutions on any of those platforms. And as they have the right product that they want to go to market, we want to make sure that we help them grow in their respective market and the micro verticals that they're focused on. It really focuses on how we can generate demand, gain more exposure for their solutions, and really would work with them on a business plan that we can help grow with these ISVs. And also, when the ISVs get to the point that they are ready to scale and go beyond their local country or regions that they have built and started, we help with them to expand their offerings into the other geos and then help them scale throughout different channels that we have available through the vendors, marketplaces, Ingram marketplaces, and also leveraging some of the partner-to-partner motions that we have in place to help these ISVs really scale. And it's very important as an ISV to meet with the demand of your customers to keep innovating and making sure that you have the right solutions, for your customers. We have built a framework to make sure that throughout this journey we support you in every step of the way. This framework, we call it flywheel. It's more like a cycle of engagement on all the solutions that you're building with us in the cloud, and then taking it to the market and then growing. It all starts with the first initial contact and meeting with these ISVs, and really understanding their business, learning about their goals, their technical goals, and then find that alignment from both business and technical perspective. And then we start thinking about, what are some of the solutions if you are an ISV that you want to take your solutions into the cloud, or maybe you're born in the cloud and you want to make sure that you have designed your solutions according to the best practices or the well-architected frameworks that are available for Azure or AWS. And we start thinking about developing those solutions, and we want to make sure that you get the right training on the platform. We want to make sure that we properly assess your environment, and then together we want to make sure that we start developing and creating those solutions on Azure, or AWS, or any other public cloud platform. In step 4, once we have the right plan, it's all about services delivery. We have our professional services team and our partners in the ecosystem, including Corent, that really can help you walk you through this journey. If you're thinking about modernizing your application, if you're thinking about you want to SaaSify or SaaS enable your solution with Corent, that's where we can really work with you to enable you to go through these services, and it can be done a matter of days with a lot easier approach to SaaSify. Once you have your solutions, it's in the cloud, it's SaaSified, it's all about operations after that. How we can help you manage your billing, how we can help you with cost optimizations, making sure that at all times you have an optimized environment and everything is working efficiently into your benefit. Once we feel like technically and operationally you are in a good position and you feel comfortable thinking about what is next, we start thinking about planning on the marketing and how we can really go to market together. It's really defining your go-to-market strategy with Ingram Micro and with your cloud platform vendor. There, we can start thinking about direct marketing to your end customers, really get more exposures in your micro verticals or the market that you're targeting. And then once we have a plan, we can then start about executing and an execution on the plan, and then set some targets and goals for us, and then really go and start executing on that. As I mentioned, we want to make sure that you are aware of all the advanced solutions or the new advancement in the technology in the public cloud vendors platform. We want to make sure that you're aware of all the tools, technologies that are out there. We have workshops, training sessions, and cloud architects that can really help your technical team to start thinking about how they can constantly innovate and leverage AI, ML, IoT, or other technologies that the cloud platforms are offering. If you really think about, or in high level, about the value of Activate to help you as an ISV in your business, I can name 5 main categories. It's an end-to-end engagement. As you saw in our framework, we will start the discussion and, engaging with you early on to make sure that you have the right solution, the right product. And then we want to find alignment between our business and your business, make sure that we understand your goals and what you're trying to achieve. And then really all the way, both on the technical or business side, really go all the way to helping you grow and scale your business. We also help you modernize your applications. It's really focused on all the services offerings that we have, all the technology partners that we work with, like Core and Tech, how we can really leverage those offerings within our portfolio that you can constantly modernize your applications, whether you are on-prem or private data center, or even born in the cloud, can leverage these offerings, to modernize your application and you in the cloud, and then go and grow your scale your business. We can also take you to market. We're working with our different marketing agencies that can provide, they provide services to the big global vendors. We can take advantage of those services, the same services that are offering to those global and, ISVs in all different sizes and markets, to leverage those services that they're offering in a very highly discounted rate, to work with them to also define your marketing strategy and then how you can better go to market. We also have a dedicated team, both on the technical, sales, and business, that can really help and support you throughout this journey. And every step of the way, they're going to be with you and then help you leverage and take advantage of all the offerings that we have in the program. It's all about scaling your business. Once you have the right resources, the right people, the right opportunities, it's about, okay, how can we start thinking about leveraging other channels, other opportunities to scale and grow this business together? Thinking about partnering with service providers or IT service providers in the channel, or start, leveraging some of the marketplaces from the vendor or even Ingram Micro to, scale and grow the business through these different motions. We have a table with all the benefits within in that. Some of the things that I can highlight are the services that are available to really in the build side, which is available to all ISVs, and it really focuses on technical enablement. It focuses on developing the right solutions. I highly recommend, leveraging the Core and Tech offering to start, modernizing your applications, SaaS enable your solutions, and leverage those offerings. Then once, we have the right solution, it's about, leveraging some of the tools that we have that are complementary. We offer those to our ISVs in the program to make sure that you have an optimized environment at all time, both from a technical perspective or a business perspective. Then we start thinking about, the marketing services that are available. One can define those marketing services in grow and scale stages. We start thinking about co-selling with the cloud platform vendors, and then how you can leverage the marketplace as a platform to reach out to more partners and consulting partners or service providers to really work with them to open new doors and break new grounds. And then on the innovation, we have IoT team with a data analytics team that really can help you start, thinking about AI, IoT, bringing the data and the insights from the data back to your customers, and then really leveraging that as a competitive edge to really provide a unique value proposition to all of your customers. We look forward to work with you, and we can't wait to meet with you and learn more about your company, your business, and see how we can really help you both from a modernization perspective, and also how we can really help you grow and scale your business. With that, I want to give it back to you, Ranjan.
Thanks, Arash. Thanks, Sean. And thanks for everyone watching this video, either live or on recording. To thank you for your time, we do want to offer a free assessment, whether you are looking to migrate into the cloud or onto the cloud, or if you've already done so and you want to continue to explore how well to optimize your SaaS application. We'd love to talk to you about and give you a free assessment if you're interested. In order to do that, you got to reach out to us. So sign up for the Activate program by registering and being on this email distribution list. We'll know that you attended and viewed this webinar. But do sign up for the Activate program. It's free to have this conversation with us and sign up. And we'd love to have the initial exploratory conversations with you. So you can reach us at www.ingrammicrocloud.com/activate if you haven't signed up already. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you as we continue to create these webinars. Thanks again.